ahead.
Aye. It's your boy Gunja Man, and you're now tuned in to Danaya Azure Radio.
Hello, Gunja Man. Welcome.
How you doing?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I'm great.
So I met Ganja Man through the fabulous Polka Blue. Shout out to my girl Polka. Always introduced me to some amazing people. So how did you originally get into music?
I originally got into music just listening to rap. I just picked up a pen and paper one day and it just went from there.
Awesome sauce. Great. So how old were you when you wrote your first song?
When I wrote my first song, I was 16.
And what was it about?
About the street stuff that I was seeing and going through. My first song I wrote, I believe, was not trying to run these streets. I think it's Gunja Man Heard of Me. I believe. I want to say it's been so long.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So who would you say have been your musical influences?
I'm an old head, so I like, Jeezy. I like Gucci. I like Cash Money, Hot Boys. I like Tupac, Biggie. I like Nas. I like Jadakiss. Oh man, Cool in the Gang. I like uh, not Yin Yang Twins, but Bone Thugs and Harmony. Um, Bad Boy. Like I'm an old head, so I kind of like old music. You know what I'm saying?
I love how everyone you mentioned is lyricists, not just
Yeah,
rappers.
yeah.
So, how important is it for you to have relevant and positive lyrics people can understand as opposed to just, mumble
It's
rap?
very important because I feel like music is an art. So in order for you to be good at what you do, you have to be able to tell a story where everyone can understand and relate. You know what I'm saying? So like my music is relatable music. Like if you ain't been through it, you either know somebody that done been through it, or you done been around somebody that been through it, or you done been through it yourself personally. But you definitely have an idea or a feel from where I'm coming from, the way I come with my music. So you know, I won't say I'm a lyricist, but I'm a lyricist, and at the same time, I really like to give you game. Like that's my thing. Like break it down for you.
Absolutely. So, if you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Any artist, living or dead. Um, Only one.
I'll give you three.
You give me three. All
Hmm.
right. Tupac is my first one because that was always been my favorite artist. Um, Second, I would say uh, I would like to collab with Jadakiss. Third, I would like to do a song with J. Cole.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, what is it that makes Tupac stand out above the rest?
because Tupac, he just really been himself. Tupac was Tupac. Tupac wasn't trying to be nobody else. He was just was, everything Tupac talked about was real. Like everything he was saying was something that was really happening. Like whether it was in his life or around him, you know what I'm saying? It was speaking on facts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on speaking on facts. Like that's why I can't just go in the studio and just say anything because I can't just go in there and just make it. If it don't make sense to me, I can't put it out. So Tupac was really big on just being himself, and that's me. Like I ain't finna change for nobody. I ain't finna switch up. I'm gonna be
Right.
me all the way. So
Absolutely. And lyricist and songwriter Gunja Man is my guest here on Danaya Azure
it
Radio.
is.
What would you say has been one of the challenges that you've had to overcome while being a musician?
One of the challenge I would say would be is really getting over being afraid to perform. That's one thing I had to learn, like to just not be shy and just do it. So I had to get over like people worrying about what people think. Now that I know my music is good, so therefore, I just it don't even bother me now. I can get out in front of a crowd of 10,000 people. I get out of a crowd in front of 3 people and still put on the same performance.
So, what do you think was originally holding you back when it came to that?
I would say fear, just fear of how people are gonna observe me, how they're gonna take me in. That was my main focus right there, fear. But once you get that out of the way, I put on my big boy drawers. You know what I'm saying, and
Mhm.
I started rocking out. I got more comfortable with myself, and it's just been on since then.
What has been your favorite venue to perform at so far?
My favorite venue to perform at probably was KOD. I would say King of Diamonds. For my
Okay,
Yeah, that was one of my favorite venues.
awesome, awesome. So, what's next for you and your music?
I actually have a song that I just did in a video called "Known for That," which I just did with an artist named King's God. He's a Jamaican, just like me.
Hmm.
Um, Videos out now on YouTube. Um, I'm working on an EP and an album, but I'm gonna put the EP out first.
Okay,
Um, I got a single out right now that the ladies are starting to feel and vibe to. It's called "Nothing Lasts Forever," and that's featuring my homie Gang Gang.
nice.
Um, so I'm just promoting that, pushing that. I'm thinking about putting that on the album. I'm not sure, but and giving more visuals. I have to put out more visuals. So besides the working, I be moving around a little bit. So I really want to get the visuals out. So I'm gonna do more videos so I can interact, so I get my fans something to look at and watch.
Absolutely. So, what do you think is one thing that you would have wished that you would have known before you started your journey in music?
I'm sorry, I hear you.
What is one thing that you wish you would have known before you started your journey in music?
One thing that I wish I would have done before I started that is a lot of phony, fake people out here. Like it's a lot of fake phony people. People would take advantage of an independent artist, knowing that he's really trying to get his career on the road, and they'll use that to their advantage. So,
Mhm.
me having that eyesight now probably would have saved me a lot of money, a lot of time before. But you live and you learn. So I just roll with the punches. But that would have helped me out a lot though, knowing that in the beginning.
Right. Absolutely, absolutely. So, what is your favorite type of music to write?
My favorite type of music.
To write.
My favorite who?
Your favorite type of music to write. So, like, whether you're doing, is it all hip hop? Do R&B? Is it just or just all hip hop?
Um, I can't really say it because I'm a beat person. I let the beat talk to me. So I could listen to a rap beat. I could listen to an R&B beat. It's whatever the beat, whatever I'm feeling, whatever the beat making me feel at that time. I don't really have a personal one genre, a genre of what music or beat. It just if I'm feeling it, then I'm just gonna take off on it. So it could be a Jamaican beat, it could be a reggae beat, it could be a rock and roll beat. It don't really matter. Like if I'm feeling it, I'm vibing it. I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Absolutely, that's super dope. And Gunja Man, who is
Gunja Man.
a lyricist and songwriter, is my guest here on Danaya Azure Radio. When everything is said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
When everything is said and done, what I want my legacy to be. Um, that's a good question. I really want my legacy to be just knowing that everything I did it from the heart. You know what I'm saying? And I want to be able to leave something behind for my kids, so you know they can come behind me. You know what I'm saying? And carry on my name. My legacy is basically I really just wanted to be like he was real about everything, like no flaws, no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just a real genuine dude, humble, and just whenever it came down to it, was ready to put in that work. So pretty much me. I ain't really no flamboyant type of dude. I don't really flashy, like, I'm real just laid back and comfortable and just humble. That's all. So my legacy
Awesome.
gonna reflect on me.
I love it. That's what's up. That's what's up. So can you give us an example of your music? Like either flow for us real quick?
And the who?
Can you float real quick? Can you do a freestyle?
A freestyle. Let me see. Let me see if I can get something off the top of my head. Would you still ride for me if I lied to you? See, the difference is I ain't like these other niggas. I can't even sleep on my quiet nights. On the road, the riches come with setbacks. For like the last 3 years, I've been locked up. Don't need your sympathy. Fuck feeling sorry for me. All the dedications, hope they pay off. Nights couldn't afford lights, sleeping in the dark. I remember doing shows, just a small crowd. Only people cheering for me was my entourage. It's funny how people love you when you're doing good. Before the label started calling, they weren't fucking with me. You be so blinded by the money, you can't see the hate. Niggas say they love you, but it's all fake. I'm too busy chasing millions, dodging roadblocks. Shit hard for a nigga being a dope boy. I done shed so many tears, my eyes dried up. My nigga Will just did 12. Welcome home, nigga. How you feel somebody pain if you don't know their struggles? How can you relate? You never lost your mother. I don't think they can understand that. R.I.P. Mama. Love you.
Rest and power to your mother.
Yes, yes. She my angel though. She protected me. So.
Yes, I was the same thing. My mom passed in 2019, so I feel you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we got angels now. We both blessed.
Absolutely, they're definitely watching over us for sure.
Most definitely.
So, where's your dream place to perform?
My dream place to perform is in Vegas.
Why Vegas?
Why Vegas? Because everybody comes to Vegas. Vegas is the party city. I wanna perform at the arena at the Oakland Raiders arena in Vegas, or the BET Awards too.
Okay. So, if you could perform in any country around the world, where would it be and why?
Any country? I would probably say England. I think I would want to perform in London, England.
Why London?
Hold on one second. Hey, I'm gonna call you right back. I'll call you right back. I'm doing an interview. I'm sorry.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
London, and I just like their vibe with it. I just feel like they kind of like close to us. Like they be on what we be on, so I know they'll be rocking out. So I would like to perform in London. That'd be probably one of my dream countries to perform in.
Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Well, go ahead and give your shout outs before you get on out of here.
First of all, I'd like to give a shout out to you. Appreciate you for the interview. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to give a shout out to my team, 1 Million Gang. Also my record label, which I own and I'm signed to, Dope Boy Music Entertainment. I'd like to give a shout out to all of my fans. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to give a shout out, to my family, to my children, to all 6 of my kids. I love y'all. I'd like to give a shout out to the Most High, God, because without him, nothing is possible. And I'd like to give a shout out to my mama. May she rest in peace. And everybody who supported me, no matter how big or how small it was, give a shout out to y'all too. And you can follow me on social media at GUNJAMAN_1MG. I also have my website. You just click the link in my bio. It should take you to my website, which is Dope Boy Music 36. And new video out right now. New music on the way. Old music still good. So, y'all tap in with me.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much for coming on.
Most definitely. I appreciate you for inviting me.
I appreciate you as well. Have an amazing night.
You too.
Take care. Bye.